So my phone was overheating from charging and having a lot of stuff going on in the background, and my camera said, "Nope, I'm shutting down." Um, the point I think I was last talking about was when you try to express yourself and people shut you down. It's kind of disheartening, It's like, nope, not listening to you, but I want you to listen to me and the crap that comes out of my mouth. That's not fair. So I don't know. There's some things that have happened lately that I'm not proud of, getting into fights, and I'm just tired of people's crap, I guess. And if you're gonna pick a fight with me, fine. Let's go. Let's have at it. See who wins. I guarantee you, you're gonna have a really bad time because I'm gonna get my shots in, and I'm gonna be like a Wolverine, pit bull, whatever you want to say. That's the way I am now. I don't want to fight. I don't want to. I want to get along with people. I don't like losing my temper. I want to have a good time. I want to enjoy people's company. I want to talk to them and have an honest conversation about things. And I guess I'm looking for people that are like minded, and it's tough to do. I want somebody, I want to find the people that are willing to sit down and talk about the crazy things that go on in life, religion. I try not to talk politics, but it comes up because I do think it's somewhat important to get the right people in office. Unfortunately, we don't get much to choose from. It's always the same dirty type of people running for office that know that the fastest path to getting rich is just being in politics. And it is the best um, retirement plan on the planet. And, I've thought about running for politics, but I don't know, it's just not who I am. I would try to do the right things and somebody'd off me. And, I couldn't be bought, and it would probably ruffle people's feathers, and yeah, probably wouldn't be good for me. Not that I'm afraid of death. I am not any longer afraid of death. Things I understand is you don't really ever die. Not truly, anyways. I mean, your body gives out after 120 years maximum, but you kind of just wait for the next um, vessel to get into and continue your journey of learning what God wants you to learn. So, yeah, that's kind of where I am and how I feel about things. Like I said, I struggle with going out. Um, I get these urges to go to the bar, and then I get in the truck and I go, and I just get this horrible feeling in my soul, and it's almost like anxiety. That hunger pain, that weird feeling in your stomach where you're like something ain't right. I don't know. Maybe it's my mom punching me in the gut, telling me stay out of the bar. I mean, that would make sense to me, but um, maybe she's still there trying to help me along too. I don't know. There's been some other people who have passed away where I could almost feel their presence and like nudging me. And yeah, that's the thing is you don't die. A lot of people think that you die and you just go away and that's it. It's just the darkness. You're just a piece of meat. And it's just happenstance that you were born and have the way that you think. No, there's no coincidences, and I've figured that out. There isn't any. It's no coincidence that it's really hard to see um, history beyond a certain point. We're supposed to figure it out, and it's supposed to be a process. Yeah, well, I mean, I get on here and I try to continue on from where I last left off, and sometimes I'm not. I mean, I probably should write stuff down and get more organized, but I don't know. Right now, I'm not very organized about anything. Um, so yeah, I could apologize to people for how I've been lately, but I'm not gonna. It is what it is. Um, if you really need my help with something, I'm gonna be there right away, or try to get there as soon as I can. Um, so you kind of got an idea of where I'm coming from and how I grew up and things that are going on in my adult life. There's a lot of things I did, a lot of mistakes, a lot of crazy things, but I think it was these lessons I needed to learn. Um, I know what I can do. Like I said, I probably should be a millionaire right now if I would have gone down the path that society wants you to go down. Um, I'm not meant to be rich, I guess. So I will just keep on keeping on doing what I'm doing, and doing a little bit better, and having a relationship with the Almighty. Like I said, I kind of got things figured out with Jesus' message too, and who he really is, and what he wants from us. Um, so I was talking about the dream that I had, and what that God's putting me in certain places to learn certain things at a certain time. So I started working for myself here in South Dakota as an electrician, and I was trying to make a go at it. Horrible timing. It was 2008, and things progressively got tougher. And then 2011, just like nothing was going on. But during that time, I was at home, and I think I was watching my son, and the TV was on. I don't remember if I was watching my son or not, or the boys were home or not. I went out to the garage and got something. I was doing computer work for my company, and I come back in, and Oprah was on. Ugh. But this guy was on there, and his name was Eckhart Tolle. And for some reason, I stopped and I was listening. And it's moments like that. It's like, why did I stop? Why did I care? What was said that caught my attention? But then he was talking about his books, and I bought his books. Um, the book he was promoting at the time was A New Earth. And that's not the whole title, but. And he had a book before that called The Power of Now. And I read them, and it was amazing to me, spiritually, and how he talked about a lot of things and what, you know, explained a few things in the Bible too that a lot of people may not have understood. And then I had to read the second book because I was like, okay, what's this power of now? And I read that book, and it's a good book to help you kind of like take a different perspective from life and what how to handle life, I guess, and how to look at some things. Yeah, just weird moments like that where it's like you you're stopped and something happens and it's like life changing. So, anyways, ended up moving to Omaha and doing things down there, and you know, things happened, bad things, things that really aren't that important, and then some good things. Um, just more lessons to learn from life and the one up above, so to speak. So, um, yeah, COVID hits and like chaos is going on, and it's hard to understand what's going on and do research on stuff like the vaccines. I did a lot of research on them and realized that they're no good. Uh, the old vaccines are fine. They actually do their job. I mean, we pretty much eradicated stuff like polio and all that, right? The new ones are not. They are just a garbage um, technology used to money grab from people. And I don't believe in the what's the other one? HPV, 3 shots, $100 a piece. I honestly, I don't know. It's just my opinion, but I wonder if they're just like a placebo that they're trying to like. Why has there got to be 3 of them, and why are they doing it to teenage kids? I don't know. There's certain things, I think I'll be fine without a vaccine, and there's other things where I think we definitely need a vaccine for. Nobody needs to get polio. Um, and then you get the measles and the mumps and all that stuff too. And what's crazy is even after being vaccinated, that virus is still in you and can be activated. Um, and what's all this working so hard? Working hard for what? We work and work and work. Why? To be taxed to death. I mean, 50% of our wages are taken in taxes. Some places it's even more. And so you got to make like $40,000, $40,000 just to survive, but you got to make, like 400,000 to get anywhere in some states and some cities, and yeah, so have fun with that. You got to have an education, you got to pay for that, and then you're in debt, and then you're paying for that for the rest of your life. It's crazy, and people fall for it. So I got to figure out what the heck I'm going to talk about next. A lot of stuff, a lot of stuff to go through. So I'll see y'all in the next video, I guess.